Dude, I was just listening to 44 and 45 just a second ago because I was naming them. Bro, something wrong with me. Fuck. It's all good, though. All right. 46. We're almost halfway there. That's crazy. 46 episodes of this shit, man. That's nuts. All right, so here's what I learned today. Here's what I learned. You can have a plan, and sometimes that plan doesn't go according to plan, and you can either run away or you can rework the plan and put it or change up how you do things, the order of everything that you're doing or whatever. Just change the plan up a little bit. So if you're doing 10 different things after you get off work, maybe the order in which you do them isn't working, so maybe you got to turn that around, or maybe you got to take a different route home because it forces you to do something, whatever. Sometimes you got to rework that plan rather than giving up. And I think that's what I've been trying to nail down for, 46 episodes now, is rather than coming up with this plan or a schedule and then going out and living your day or whatever, and then getting upset because it doesn't work and then throwing in the whole towel. Rather than doing that, when you come across those speed bumps or those roadblocks where things aren't working, instead of quitting, you just rearrange it and rework it and plan it differently. Do it better. Do it again. And so I've been doing that, man, and it's working great, feeling good. In reference to what I'm talking about, it is me trying to get all my shit done after work and being to bed on time. And it is so difficult, dude. It's so difficult for some reason. Today was actually my best day yet. So it's 7:30. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start waking up at 2:55, so through 3. Start waking up at 3, and I'm going to just force myself to go extra fast in the morning, which I don't really like. I don't like being rushed. I also don't like being tired. I also don't like being rushed when I'm tired. But we're going to try that out. We're going to wake up at 3, and we're going to haul ass. We're going to get our shit done, get my food packed, everything like that, head to the gym, and then we're going to be at work by 5. And that's going to allow me to go to bed 30 minutes later at night and still get my 7 hours, which means I have 25 minutes left until bedtime. And what do I have left to do for the day? Let's take a check real quick. We have to take a progress photo, 10 minutes of dedicated visualization. I have to do my gratitudes. I need to stretch for 5 minutes, record this podcast, set my clothes out for tomorrow, and then put some tape on my mouth. And that's what I got to do for the night. And can I do that in the next 25 minutes? Unlikely, but we can try. So we're going to go for it, and if all else fails, then I'll maybe get 6 hours and 30 minutes worth of sleep. So, I don't know, man. No, the reason why I shared that first part of reworking the plan, that I didn't come up with that whole thing. Make a plan, work the plan, rework the plan. That's actually Andy Frisella's dad. And I was listening to just random podcasts yesterday at work. I came across that, and I just thought, holy shit, that's what I've been trying to communicate this whole time. That is it. You have a plan, you work that plan. If it doesn't go according to plan, then you change it, and then you do it again, and you keep doing it until that plan works. And that's it. That's it. And so that's what I've been doing, man, and it works. It is a lot. It's very discouraging when you put a lot of time and effort into making something happen, and it doesn't happen the way you want it to. And it makes you want to quit, makes you want to throw in the towel, makes you feel like garbage. But if you channel that energy or whatever back into writing a better plan, you're going to feel a lot better. And the progress is not going to stall. It's going to keep on going. And you're just going to keep on getting better. And so let that be the takeaway for this episode, because I'll be honest, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about for the rest of the show. But that is the point of documenting everything. So some days I'm going to come in here on fire. Other days I'm going to come in here not knowing what the fuck to say. So yeah. So I guess just to, maybe I'll do some clarification here. The last 2 episodes, 44 and 45. Yeah. Those are more along the lines of what I think episode 100 and beyond, 101 and beyond, I guess, technically, 101 and beyond are going to be like. It's going to be me kind of recording whenever about whatever's on my mind, about something that I want to write down, document, whatever, to show you guys. So that's going to be what that after 100 is. But I made the commitment to the first 100 shows for them to be a little bit higher quality, sit down, quiet, a little bit more thought out, a little bit more, just getting the reps in, getting used to making podcast episodes and all that shit. So with that being said, no, I do not have an outline. I do not have notes today. I'm freeballing it, but we're just documenting, dude. So no pressure. And we got 3 listeners now. So hell yeah, I got 3. Massive shout out to you 3. And I don't even know if you're listening to all of them. What? Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure 2 people at least are, because every time I put out a new episode, there's 2 listens immediately. Well, not immediately, but within the day. But nope, they don't follow me though. So I don't know how maybe they're just on their feed and they keep clicking it. I'm not sure if, who knows? Who knows? I'm very thankful regardless. So hell yeah, let's keep that going. Let's get to 10. Like I said, make that goal. Okay, actually, let's go back and reflect on the 90-day reflective. Let's see, where did I put that? All right, let's see how I'm doing with that. So on, I don't know what day it was. We did a podcast on the 90-day. No. So, 90-day reflective. So this is by January 30th, it looks like. So 100 episodes of the podcast done. So it looks like we're on track for that. 60 pages of the book, writing whatever written. We're not going to be able to do that because we're not doing that anymore. We're not writing a book. So I'm going to cross that out. How do you do a strike through? Yeah. Shift Command X, strike through on Mac. Completed both Phase 1 and Phase 2 Live Hard program. So that's not going to happen because we're not going to complete Phase 2. We're only going to be able to complete Phase 1, which is, it's okay. Live and learn. And we're going to complete Phase 1 for sure. So, let's see. Bench press 2 plates for 15 reps. Changed it already being there. Yeah, so we're still pushing for it. I haven't tried since because I got 2 plates for 7 about a week after I wrote this. So, I haven't tried since. But I'm feeling really good. I mean, that's a lot of weight, man. 225 times 15. What is that? What is that? 375, 375, 3,375 pounds. Is that what that is? Hey Siri, what's 2,000? Wait, oh fuck, never mind. Okay, anyway, deadlift to be at, oh shut the fuck up, man. Now you talk? Okay. So we're probably on track for that. Deadlift to be at 275 pounds for 12 reps. Done. Yeah, we're done, man. Fuck yeah. So we're going to make that green. Can't believe we did that, dude. I feel incredible that I did that. Okay. Squat 2 plates for 6 reps. Dude, okay, I'll be honest. I don't know if that's going to happen because something's going on with my knees. My knees just are in pain a little bit. They don't feel good. Every time I do some kind of mobility work or stretching, it feels good for a little bit. I do some foam rolling work, and then the pain kind of comes right back. And I'm sure it's just because of FedEx, dude. I'm sure it is. But it's all good. At least I have knees, man. Okay, story time. There's one time I was in Arizona, and I was delivering packages, and my knee was hurt. This is a year ago, actually. My knee was hurting, and I was just having a shit day about it. My knee was hurting, just a horrible shift. And so I grabbed this big old box and run into the garage of this guy's house. He's sitting there in the back talking to his wife, and he's kind of behind the car, so I can see his chest and up. And so I say, hey, here you go. Where can I put this for you? And he says, oh, just set it over here. And so I walk behind the car, set it down. I look over. Man's not got legs, dude. Or he's got prosthetics, I should say. So that man doesn't even have a knee. I'm sitting here bitching about mine. He doesn't even have one. He doesn't even have legs. So that was a mind or a perspective shift right there. I'm bitching that I have hurt knees, and this motherfucker is legless, and he's loving life, presumably. So that right there was a lesson for me to, hey, it could always be worse, dude. You could just not have legs. So anyway, 2 plates for 6 reps by January 30th. My squat hasn't gone up at all. I haven't been pushing for it. I think squats are the reason why my back, my 2 herniated discs are. I think squatting is how I got 2 herniated discs. I could be wrong, but there's one photo or video on my phone of me doing squats, and I kind of tweaked the form a little bit, not in a good way. And I'm wondering if maybe that was the day that it all went to shit. Because when I deadlifted, I pushed myself hard to get that 275 for 12. I mean, I previously did 455 for 4 and 405 for 11. So pushing myself to 275, that was tough. But there was absolutely zero pain or any irritation in my lower back whatsoever, period. But when I squat even a plate or do any kind of squat where weight is on my back like that, my back is kind of irritable, and I don't like that. So it's not worth it to me. So if squats are gone forever, then so be it. I'm not going to rule them out quite yet. But, man, I just want to be able to squat some more. So that one might not happen, dude, but we're going to push for it. We're going to see if I can make something happen. So, all right, 2 loans paid off, lower debt by approximately $4,000 to $5,000. So let's actually take a forecast peek here. Is that going to happen? I've been spending quite a bit here on Christmas and getting shit for myself, getting some much needed things such as sweats, hoodies, clothes, boots for work. And so it's taken quite a hit. I haven't been spending responsibly at all. So let's see what we are on track for. So by January 30th, how much money are we going to have here? We're going to have, we're actually not really on track to hit that mark. I mean, we are. Yeah, no, we're going to, oh, what the fuck? I was looking at the wrong, yeah, we're going to hit it for sure. So that's pretty sweet. So let's go back here. So that's going to happen. Write a 2024 Kobe year resolution goals list. Set up Habitify with new habits and include everything. Yeah, so I need to do that. I need to set up everything on Habitify, or at least figure out what I'm going to do. Habitify is the app that I use, and it keeps track of everything, all the shit that I have to do on a day-to-day basis. I can schedule any habit that I want on any day, on any recurring schedule, and it keeps track of my streaks and shows me my previous history. And it's, I think, $17 for a year. So, you know, $1.20 a month. Easy. And it's useful. It keeps me on track. And it's $17 a year, keeps me on track, keeps me progressing in life. That's $17 well fucking spent. So that's, so that's going to happen. We're going to write that. I already wrote it, started writing it. It's called the Founder's Formula. Talking about all those things. And I changed it up a little bit. I was thinking about that, dude. There's a certain level of life that I want to live. There's a certain level of standard of life that I want to live at consistently. And I think the things that I put on there initially that I already talked about a few episodes ago, I've already changed it to be more allowing for me to put more time and energy into business and other things. So rather than trying to be perfect in every single area, and then if there's time for business later, then that's good, you know? So I'm trying to figure that out. So anyway, next one on here is read 4 personal development books. Done November 8th. So I just read another one. No, that one was... Yeah, so that one was Napoleon Hill. So second, done about 5 days ago. I'll just say November 30th. I don't know, man. Because that was 12 months to 1 million. And then I just read my third one today. It's a really short one. It's called Get Shit Done. How to Get Shit Done by Sean Whalen. Shit Done December 4th. And then we got a book coming tomorrow. It's called The Purple Cow by Seth Godin. It's a marketing book. All right. So that's 4 personal development books by January 30th. Yeah, so we're definitely going to hit that. We're definitely going to hit 6. So we're going to hit that for sure. So that's good. Huh. Thought we wrote more goals. Okay, well, 90-day reflective. We're on track for a lot of stuff here. A lot of other things we are not really, like the squat thing and the writing. So a lot of things have changed, but at least we put the work in to achieve them while we had them on the list. So that's cool. Weekend reflection. Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, I'm just looking at what I wrote down here. Cool. All right, guys, that's the 90-day reflection right there. So we're on track for a few of them. We're not on track for a couple others. So let's see what the forecast says for me being out of debt completely. When would that be? How much do I need here? We'll just round up. See, when would that happen? I'm looking at this wrong. Where the fuck is it? Total. I wrote a whole thing. Sorry, guys, for the awkward sign. I wrote a whole thing here on my calculator. I have a whole spreadsheet that calculates everything for me. So I'm trying to see what these numbers are and what the fuck I'm even looking at. So it's payment subtract. So made that subtract 65, 21, 21, 30, 36. So it looks like... Oh, I got a problem here. Oh, that's why. Dumbass. I'm dumbass, dude, sometimes. I had this thing still rocking out on my calculator as if I'm paying rent, and I'm not. So that's why my money wasn't going up. That was almost scary, dude. I thought for sure I was going to be fucked. Okay, what's the numbers say now? Jesus. All right, so it's looking like the end of July-ish, or July, August time is when I'd be debt-free. So it'll probably be a little bit after that. So, and here's the thing. So maybe this is just, so I'm documenting everything. It's fine. This is what's going on. So at that point, I would be debt-free. And also at that point, I would have it's called a wage grade at my job. I'd probably be near that wage grade 10 mark, which is approximately $30 an hour. Let's double check. Right now, as of today, it's $28.52. Let's see. $28.52. We'll add 4%. What's that? Let me use my calculator. 28.52 times 1.2966. So 29.66 come September for the cost of living raise. So by the time I do move out, I will definitely be at the wage grade 10, and I will definitely be at pretty much $30 an hour. And then 6 months after that, I'll get a step raise. The step raise is looks like $1.40. So let's calculate that real quick. 29.72 times 0.4. So I'll be at $31 an hour, just under $30.90. So $31 an hour is what I'll be at when I have my own place, when I'm debt free. So that's pretty sick. So let's calculate that real quick. $30.90. So at that point, I will be able to pocket approximately $1,624 per month in my pocket. So that's really cool. It's really exciting to think that I'll have my own place. And this is all with assuming rent is $1,900 a month. And I'm not going to be paying $1,900 a month. But I like to plan for the worst just in case. You never know. Maybe I get a nice apartment, everything's great. But then there's homeowners association. Maybe my ice bath is taking up a shit ton of electric. Maybe I'm using a lot of water. Who the fuck knows? Just plan for the worst. So that's with FedEx too. I don't mind working FedEx. It's nice. All right, so that's the plan there. So we're going to be out of debt. So we're going to be out of debt by July, August of next year on my birthday. And we are also going to be getting our own place again in August, September time. And to think about that being so far away, I always used to get discouraged. I mean, I still kind of do. I always get discouraged thinking about time frames like that. When I get something going and I'm kicking ass at it, and then I think it's going to get done, for example, let's say February, and then I look at it again. Oh, it's actually June. I look at it again, it's July. Oh, I look at it again, now it's August. It makes me wonder what the fuck is going on, if I'm just calculating wrong or if I'm, I don't know. But I used to get discouraged with that shit, and I still do. I mean, to think that I have a whole year ahead of me before I attain this goal, it sucks to think about, but also, what's the rush? Because I'm fine now. There's everything I'm doing now is good. Everything. I'm living a place where I don't have to pay rent. everything's fine, everything's cooking, everything's great, and so that just gives me more time to learn, grow, progress, and do shit. So that's potentially episode 200. Let's see, episode 300 before we get a little studio, because I'm going to get an apartment with 2 or 3 bedrooms, dedicate one to the podcast room, and then if there's a third, I'll probably dedicate that to the business room, where I'll put all my inventory and all that shit in there. So, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I have been looking at apartments, and that's pretty sweet. So, just trying to see what's out there, because I value my time a lot differently now. So I don't want to get some apartment, no matter how nice or shitty it is, and then be far away from work. I don't want to do that. I want to be right next to work so that I can drive there, 2 minutes, drive home, be home, and not have to spend all goddamn day in the car. And so I'm looking for apartments that are somewhat nearby work, and there's not a lot of them that I like. And there's not a lot of them, period, but looking at townhomes, looking at just different ideas. I love a townhome rather than an apartment. I don't want to go upstairs. I like my shit being on the first floor. That's sick. I had my apartment in Arizona. That was on the second floor. My first apartment in Arizona was second floor, down a hallway, past the parking garage, across the street. So that was some bullshit. I don't want that again. Then I moved to Colorado. My first apartment there was on the second floor. Then I had roaches, so I moved to another apartment, and that was on the first floor. And that's when I discovered that the first floor is the shit. And so the next apartment I get, I would like it to have a garage, be on the first floor. And yeah, that's pretty much the requirement for me. So yeah, I've just been looking at apartments. And that's exciting shit. And I think maybe what plays into all this is that I'm excited for this new thing. I'm moving out soon, but that thing actually isn't soon at all. It's in a whole year away. But I'm trying to think of all the good shit that can happen in the next year. You know, I can do a lot of different things in the next year. Business might be... now I'm discouraged, bro. The thought of me having to wait until next... Sorry, I got an email. The thought of me having to wait until a whole year to get business going... I don't like that, dude. Oh, man, I do not like that. I don't like that thought at all. To think that we're a year out from making our first order, I don't like that at all. What can I do to get more money in the meantime? Oh man, so maybe this just got interesting, huh? Maybe this just got a little interesting, huh? Yeah, guys, I'm just trying to brainstorm right now what I could do. Wonder if I got a... Let's see something here. So if I change the hypotheticals here. So I have a whole hypothetical chart here, and I'm just going to see what, if I plug in numbers a certain way, what those numbers would do to my income here. Let's see. 1,400. So, by the time I moved out, let's change this real quick. Sorry, guys, if this is not really entertaining. I'm just documenting me going through these calculations, trying to figure shit out. So I profit about $2,000 a month. Huh. No, I profit about... I profit about 17. Yeah, no, it would be 17. I don't know why it took me so long to figure. Profit about $1,700. Damn, dude, I've been looking at this wrong. Holy shit. Breaking news. Let's go ahead and fix that. So if I go here, damn, guys, this is so unorganized. I apologize. This is me just kind of rambling. This is literally what I do sometimes, dude. I get on Excel. I'm on Google Sheets, but I get on Excel, start looking at shit, figuring out numbers, and yeah. So look for 11,464. Okay, so 11,464. Yeah, that's. Yeah, so that puts me at mid-March to move out, bro. See, I looked at it wrong. So mid-March. See, and all that worry and discourage for nothing, bro. God damn. So all right, so mid-March. Could even be February to move out. So instead of being next September, it's now March, April to move out, get my own place. And at that point, I'm not going to have the new money. So let's go ahead and put the money that we're going to have in, which is wage grade 9, which is just a way that they rank how you get paid and stuff. So 2663. 2663. I'll be at that for sure. 2663. Okay, so we are going to put this at... What will my rent be? Let's take a look at some real quick. So we'll just lower it a little bit. We'll just say it's 1850. Worst case scenario, right? So 1850. 1850 without my... So I'd profit up just under $1,000 a month. So, and that is March, April, May time. Let's double check before I start saying some stupid shit. So, 11,464. 11,464. Yeah, dude. So that is mid. Yep. So that is between March and April. So between March and April of 2024, that should be when I have my own place again. And that should be... Yeah. All right. Figured that out. That's good. Let's go ahead and change all this shit back, bro. 38. Boom. All right. Cool. Cool. Figured that out. So, all right. So, we got on documentation right there. Just figured it out. So, May. We'll just say May. May, I will have my own place again. May, I will be debt-free except for my car. And I will have shit going into business. I'll have all that in full effect come May. And between now and then, I'm going to get some samples going. I'm going to figure out what I like, what I don't like. Yeah. Well, this is a very unusual episode. Maybe you guys found some value in this, but this is kind of how I scope out the future a little bit. I mean, I love Excel. I love forecasting shit, making calculators and projections and stuff like that. I really enjoy doing that stuff, making it look nice, putting a whole lot of hypothetical scenarios so I can plug in one number and see if 10 different things happen, what the result of those 10 different things will be. However, there is a little bit of miscalculation here. Oh well. Alright guys. So that was me going through all the shit from my calculator here for my finances, seeing where I'll be when, and then deciding when I would make moves such as getting my own place again, starting my first order with the brand and stuff like that. So that gives me a lot of opportunity and time to further make the product better and get social media going up again, collaborate with people on Instagram, Facebook, anywhere else, and let them know what I'm doing, see if they want to hop on board and then promote the product with me. So that gives me a little bit more time to get a solid launch going. So yeah, guys, I'm not sure what else to say. That was the episode. If you liked this episode, go ahead and let me know. I mean, hopefully by the time you're listening to this, I have, 1,000 more. So let me know if you like this format, how everything went today, because I'm just kind of hanging out. It's a chill, laid-back episode. I'm just figuring numbers out, figuring out what I'm going to do, and yeah, so that's the show. How long? Yeah, 29 minutes. See, this is what people do. They're like, oh, yeah, guys, so, yeah, it looks like, maybe this was not going to be 30 minutes, but it's okay, so, and they just bullshit around for another 20 seconds. And then they finally, but we're not going to do that because we don't do that shit. We're going to end the show when I say we're going to end the show. And yeah, so Guys, with that being said, thank you so much for listening. This has been the bq.POV Daily Podcast Show. I'm Bryson Sessions, and I'm documenting the daily live hard. Damn it, I was trying to get it under 30. I'm just documenting the live hard, the business, and the personal growth and everything that comes with all that. Discipline, resilience, mental fortitude, mental toughness, building the confidence in myself, trying to become a man in the process, trying to develop leadership skills, qualities, traits, and I'm also trying to inspire other people to follow suit and do the same, take control of their lives, and become men and strong-ass men and strong-ass women themselves. So with all that being said, that's episode 46, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.